It's 8:37 here, Big 550 KTRS. All is right with the world because Kat Neville is here with us, publisher of Feast Magazine. Good morning, Kat Neville.
Good morning.
All right, how you doing?
I'm great.
I was watching Feast TV the other day.
Yes.
And one episode, I forget, was it the beer episode or the barbecue episode? I was watching. I was like, "Holy mackerel, is fantastic!" The coffee one won the award, and what was the
barbecue.
Other? It was the barbecue one I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that barbecue was good.
Good.
That was really good. All right, what do you got today for us?
All right, I have two brand new must-try spots, and so the first one is Nixta, which is Ben Paremba's new spot that has taken the place of the old standard, which was the fried chicken joint.
Right.
So he also has Parigi here in Clayton, and he also has Elia and Olio and
Across the street there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is Mexican cuisine, and Chef Teo, who he's been working with over at Elia, who was in the kitchen there for a good amount of time, when he and Ben were just kind of chit-chatting about the nature of Mexican cuisine and how kind of influenced it is by so many different cultures, and it uses, I mean, Ben told me that he sees a real parallel between Mediterranean cuisine and Mexican cuisine in the interesting use of spices and also the fresh ingredients. And so Nixta is Mexican, but it's not a taqueria. Yeah. They're doing really interesting kind of modern takes on Mexican food, but a lot of the recipes are from Chef Teo's family. And so, for example, the moles that he has on the menu, one of which is served with beef cheeks. It's absolutely divine. If you're not familiar with what mole is, it's a very complex spice-driven sauce that can be made in a number of different ways. And so you definitely, if you've never had it before, go to Nixta and try it. They do have a pepita guacamole. So if you're looking for, like guac and chips, they have that on the menu, and the chips are fresh fried and they are delicious. They also do this wonderful, they have the pulpo, which is octopus. That dish is fantastic.
What's it called?
Pulpo.
Okay.
It's octopus.
Pulpo. Okay.
Pulpo. I hear giggling from across the room.
Well, I'm not going to eat the octopus, that's for sure.
Why not?
That sounds good.
You've known me now 15 years. You have to ask the question why.
Why wouldn't you eat octopus?
Well, he doesn't even do sushi.
I don't even.
But sushi is raw, typically. Actually, it doesn't have to be raw,
Right,
as we
yeah.
all
Not
know, because we
anymore.
talked about this.
I don't know. Octopus just looks weird. Do you eat the suction cup?
McGraw.
Or what do
so
you
do
eat?
Cows.
Cows don't look weird.
They don't.
No, they don't look
Really?
weird.
Have you seen a cow up close?
I see. Well, what is an octopus?
Pigs look weird.
Okay. Does an octopus?
Right.
Are you eating the suction cups on the octopus? Really?
Well,
yeah,
sure.
I'm not eating that stuff. It gets stuck to your ribs.
Oh, Lord.
I don't
You're
know.
not eating the whole.
What does octopus taste like?
It doesn't
Tastes
have
like
a
chicken.
strong
Very
flavor.
rubbery.
Well, it shouldn't be rubbery. If it's rubbery, it's overcooked. It should be very tender, and it has a very mild flavor to it. And so it in this preparation, which is lovely,
Yes.
it is grilled with some fried potatoes that are kind of like that smashed fried. So it has the skin, and then charred lettuces, and this has a mole on it. It has a really beautiful color to it. It's just absolutely an almond.
Bet you'd like it.
Yeah, I think that you really would. It's an almond mole. They also have a blue corn huarache, which is a blue corn tortilla base. Essentially, it's not a tortilla, but it's kind of it's a base that's made with masa. And that's a vegetarian dish. It has these wonderful squash and pumpkins kind of piled on top with charred avocado and black garlic, mojo, and then a whole bunch of like fresh herbs. And you see a lot of fresh herbs and flowers and things like that being used. And it's really wonderful to have that kind of like bright pop of flavor.
Right.
It's really fun. And Layla Linehan is in charge of the bar program. She was consulting. I've known Layla for a good amount of time, and she is incredibly talented. So she has designed the bar program to be very approachable, not terribly expensive. So you can have a great glass of wine or a beer or a really nice mezcal or tequila. And then you can also have any range. I think she has up to 6 cocktails on the menu, and they have what they're calling bar limon, which is in the evening, they're turning the lights down. They have some bar snacks. And so it's meant to be a gathering place.
The place is called Nixta.
Yes.
Nixta, and it's on Tower Grove Road? Is that
yes,
what that
Tower
is?
Grove Avenue. So Nixta,
Right over by the
as
garden
in
over there.
Nixtamal. So it is kind of it's a pull on a Mexican culinary term.
All right,
It's
good.
open now, right?
It is now open.
It is now open. What's number 2 for us?
Number 2 is another highly anticipated restaurant. This is Sardella from Gerard Kraft and his very, very talented team. So this is in the old Niche location on Forsyth. It's right next door to Pastaria. And it is fantastic. I highly recommend that you go. It is the same footprint as the old Niche, but they have completely redesigned it. It is light and airy. The when you used to go into Niche, it was very it just felt very kind of like a temple to cuisine in a way. It was which it should. I mean, Niche was doing really important work. But here we have blue and white tiles, and there's this beautiful kind of mustard colored banquette that's on the left hand wall. The kitchen is still open. The bar is now extends, I believe, almost the entire length of the right hand wall, and it's just kind of bustling and has a wonderful atmosphere. And when Gerard announced the opening of the restaurant, he kind of alluded to an Italian twist for the menu. But really, to me, Italian might be the foundation, but it still feels very personal and very regional and very unique. So there are nods to Italian cuisine. There are a number of pastas on the menu. There's an induja, which is a very spicy sausage, loose sausage essentially. But that's an agnolotti or agnolotti with sweet potato and peanut and cilantro. Really unique take. And they have a carbonara, which is a very traditional pasta, but here they make it with uni, which is sea urchin. I'm sure McGraw would love that. And
I'm an octopus guy myself.
Right. And then browned butter and guanciale, and then Parmesan. It's a very intensely flavored pasta that, when you look at the preparation, it looks very simple, but there's so many different flavors. It's wonderful. And they also have a miso and ricotta ravioli. And so miso, if you're familiar with that, it is that fermented soybean paste that is used in a lot of Japanese cuisine. And so here mixing it with ricotta, which is obviously a very mild cheese in a ravioli with pepitas and brown butter, tarragon and orange. It's fantastic. And I'm supposed to wrap up, but there's a huge small plate menu with you just go and try it. I've really focused on the pastas, but marinated sunchokes, carne cruda, charred octopus, fluke crudo, burrata, caramelized onion soup, charred green beans, warm dinner rolls with black garlic butter. It's fantastic.
All right, charred octopus. Now, I like charred octopus better than
Oh, goodness.
regular octopus. All right.
Regular octopus.
Boiled.
Sardella in the old Niche spot in Clayton, right there on Forsyth, and then Nixta in the Shaw neighborhood, right near the garden over there, and over by Tower Grove Park. All right, 30 seconds. What's going on with Feast Magazine?
We are going to press with our December issue. I cannot believe it's
December?
almost. Yes.
Can you believe
Yeah,
it?
can you believe it?
I'm halfway through the Thanksgiving
I
issue.
know, and Thanksgiving is next week. So if you're looking for some ideas for places to get pies and places to go out to dinner, go to feastmagazine.com. We're staying on top of all of that great stuff. So it's good to see you guys.
Can't have Thanksgiving and Christmas without Feast Magazine.
That's right.
That's right.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
846, Big 550.